Welcome to Sky Sport Next, our new initiative supporting grassroots sport and rising talent across New Zealand. We're proud to be investing in Sky Sport Next to give over 50 sports a chance to be seen and to grow.
And here we are for our final live streamed match of the day here at the New Zealand Secondary Schools 2019 Touch Championships. This game is between Massey High and Rangiora High in the mixed grade. Sitting next to me, our touch expert is Murray Sturt. It's been a long day, mate, but how are you looking forward to this game?
Yeah, sweet, mate. Last game of the day for us, and on television here, and mate, this looks really exciting. There's a few classy players out here today for the Massey High School side. So yeah, players to watch.
Yeah, we're looking for some good touch today. We have number 11 for Massey High, Case Sefor, a part of the New Zealand under-16 side. We also have a couple of open mixed players. One in number 9 for Massey. He plays for the Auckland Open Mixed, Preston Brown. We also have number 17, Byron Leslie, who has represented Auckland in the under-18 mixed grade. We also have a couple of newbies in this team, though, for Massey High. Talia Waikiki, Maya Taingahui, who are 2 and 3. They both play basketball, first time playing touch, as well as the number 6, Cleo Conlon Matthews. She's actually a netball player, come here to play this tournament. But don't count this Rangiora side out. They have a Canterbury mixed representative in Sophie Davies. And something that I've been told about this team is they really play as a single unit, and that tells me really well coached.
Oh, that's great, mate. And what we've seen today is great coaches as well as great players. So yeah, let's get the battle on.
Yeah, not only that, we've had some really good reffing today. I mean, the refs we have today is Blair Hamilton, Ali Norton, and Connor Piper. Hopefully they carry on what the other referees have put in place over today. But here we go. We have Rangiora High in the green and yellow and Massey High in the white. Rangiora starting with ball. They take 2 up the middle. They take another. They bring their female in, maybe trying to get the mismatch here. They have a male on this female link on the right side. Let's see if they take advantage of that. 33 peel play. He goes, he plays the ball, he gets through the gap. He doesn't get touched though. Try to number 12 from Rangiora High, Jermaine Pepe. Again, that 33 peel has become very popular at this year's tournament. I believe just because of the multiple option, each defender has to pick who he's going to go on, who he's going to shut on, which gives the ball carrier a lot of options to pick from. Whether he takes it himself, checks the inside, step back for the long ball, it's options galore, mate.
Yeah, and as we can see, the tap off there by Massey, as they're racking it straight up the guts there. But hey, they're not going to rest here and just think that, yeah, sweet, 1 try, that's us, we're gone. That's not the attitude to have. So let's hope. And these guys have set up the same with the guy on the girl. But here's that same play again from the same, and quickies there. That was excellent.
That was excellent, especially by their number 11, the NZ representative, Case Sefor. You would have seen he took a couple up the middle, then he bowed out to his link where they set up a 32 peel play. They then checked it for the second phase, which opened up all this open side, making it easy dive-in try for him. Just a well-executed second phase move by Massey High. Way to level it up.
And that's the first second phase play we've seen all day.
Yes, and it does happen a lot in mixed touch. It is quite a popular option. So I'm not surprised to see it in this match. Here we see Rangiora setting up with a 32. He goes for the step back with the hole open. The female link wasn't there for the shut. Very well executed play by Rangiora. They take the lead again, 2-1. Wow.
Yes, and we've got game on here, and it's only been 3 minutes.
Yes, a very well thought out plan. It made it look like he was going to chuck the ball for the 32 long. He then steps back, sees the options open on his inside and gives the ball to his link who is chopping in that hole. Very well executed play by Rangiora. But here we see Massey again. They go forward. And one of the Auckland under-18 representatives in number 17, Byron Leslie. Here he is in this middle position, 32 long. Let's see. No, he ends up pulling out. Sees there's no options there. He's going for the 32 with the peel. Number 7, long ball out to the wing. The hole is there. Pass wasn't long enough. So Rangiora come away with the ball after that play.
Probably could have gone through hands there and they would have finished in the corner. But, you know, some people really wind up for those wide balls and sometimes they don't pay off. But, yeah, I think hands would have worked there, Kimmel.
Yep. And a lot of that sort of play just comes down to experience. Knowing when to chuck it, knowing when to just give off a nice little pass. But here we have Rangiora, who had very good yards. You can see they're a very well-coached side. He's checks back on the inside. Oh, if he had caught that, it would have been a good set play. I don't know if it was last, but if it wasn't, Massey would have been in trouble. But lucky for them, they now have the go forward. We can see their NZ representative, Case Sefo, coming onto the field at number 11 with the black hat. He has ball in hand now. Checks it out. They have a mismatch with a female on a male link out there. So they're going to attack that side. He goes for the scoop. He's through the hole. Link is open. They have a wing on his outside. He ends up going himself. Manages to dot down. Levels up the score at 2-2.
Yeah, that was great. He was quite aware of the defender that was chasing him, so he chopped back on the inside underneath the guy that had made the touch there. So, yeah, he got away from that girl, and she chased pretty valiantly there to get him. But unfortunately, she couldn't get him there. But well worked try.
Yes, that was a really good awareness, noticing that he had that girl on his inside. Nice little chop. It was perfect timing too. It had to be perfect, otherwise he wasn't going to score it. So very well done by Massey High. But we have Rangiora with ball in hand now.
I'm pretty sure he was dummy half there.
Well, lucky or not the ref. Here we have Rangiora with the mismatch over here on this right side. They end up going open side with the ball
that's
down.
Ball down. That's a great try.
Beautiful try.
For the number 12.
Here you see they run a 32 peel. He sees the options open, chucks the ball, forces that middle to go out. Then he just slips his shoulder under that defender, Case Sefo. He'll be proud of that try, knowing he scored against an NZ representative.
Yeah, that's right. And that was Willie Moe like that try.
Oh, Willie Morunga. One of the greatest to wear the silver fern.
Here we go with Massey racking it up the middle with their female there in the middle. I really like how these guys are using their girls in the middle there. It must be a set structure because she drives in really hard there. Goes back to the short side. Oh yes, good touch. He was dummy half.
Yes, I'm also a huge fan of bringing our girls into the middle, especially off tap-off, something that we of the Bay Plenty do quite often. We're lucky enough to have very strong female players in the Bay to be able to do that, and something Massey is also taking full advantage of. But here we have Rangiora with the mistake, giving Massey a very good attacking opportunity from here, about halfway out.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Kimmel, we always had the strongest women. It was like we had 6 guys on the field back in the days because our girls were just as good as our guys. So 21 titles, mate. You know, can't go past it.
Very true, very true. Still looking for the day, though, where we can get back there. Too many of those Auckland teams stealing our Bay players. Anyway, here we go. We've got Case back on the field. You can see him just directing his team, letting them know what he wants. Pulling out this defensive line. They've done very well. They've pulled up the whole line. They're setting up for a 32. They go for a check back. Long ball out to the wing. She is open, but she gets touched. Oh, wow, really?
No.
I am surprised by that call. As from here, if we can see this replay, long ball out to the wing.
Touch. But
debatable.
We have to go with what the referee says at the end of the day. I thought the try scorer probably could have got low and scored there a lot easier than what it made out to be there. But
that's the thing. The try scorer made it hard for themselves. But lucky enough, ref saw that she scored. They got off easy there, in my opinion. Here we are not. Let's carry on. Rangiora, ball in mid. They're not too worried as they've been able to score easy enough.
Yeah, they're trying to pick on that girl link on this side here with the other girls in the middle. Now they've got guy on guy, so yeah, we haven't got the girl, but unless we get a backdoor play, no, going back short side, and he's tried to throw it wide, didn't work.
Yeah, wasn't the best pass in the world. I don't know, was that winger supposed to be chopping in that hole with that mid coming back door?
Yeah, probably it looked like
That's what the
setting
pass looked like, but the lines that the players were running made it look otherwise. Well, yeah, no, Massey with some good yards here. Very strong female players. And very good being able to get it out to their mid men, easy enough, with a lot of energy to be able to set something up on attack. Here we have a 32. He's through the hole just with an easy little dummy. Oh,
That was great hands there.
it was
great hands.
lucky to have a very good player on the end of that pass, as the pass was a bit hard. But Case Seffel, being NZ representative, probably used to throwing those hard long balls or catching them anyway. Beautiful play by Massey High.
Yeah, that was a good set too. You know, and a good set has only paid off for the try. So, you know, like we just saw there, good set, good try.
Yeah, Rangiora's go forward, just slowed down a little bit here. Not doing what they did earlier on, which gave them their first couple tries. Here you can see them trying to set up. They have a mismatch on this right side. Oh, and they're going to attack this right side with another player. Problem is they pretty much ran themselves out of running space there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Kimmel, they squeezed themselves out of an option there.
Yeah.
Where they probably should have just gone back to the long side and stayed on that side. But not listening to the touch count there.
Yeah. I thought Massey were going to get caught out there, but obviously they knew it was last touch, as none of them moved back.
And that's about the awareness that we've been talking about all day today. Being aware of your opponents and your touch count is very important. It's where the box needs to come in, because you've got the most lungs in that box.
Here we have Massey setting up for another 32 play. That's a peel there. They're going to do another one. Scoop from this 32. All he needs to do is pick which play he's going to chuck it to.
Oh.
No, that's a forward pass.
Hang on.
Has to be a forward pass.
Oh, yes. I never saw the signal on that far side. I think he just guessed that one. But, yeah, great option. Great option. Just, and body on the line at this
and
late
saying
stage.
that, the ruling actually is if it goes backwards out of the hand,
Correct.
It doesn't matter if it goes forward after that, as long as the first initial movement is backwards out the hand. And after watching that replay, hey, they may have gotten hard done by there.
Yes, but then the next question I think the referee would have asked is, was the ball in control when he dotted it down?
Yeah. But
Have to have full control.
All right, here we have Rangiora. Nice little extra there, but he ended up putting his other player under duress. Here we have them setting up. They have a strong side on this right side with a mismatch female or male link. Oh, but just a unforced error, throwing the ball down to the ground by Rangiora, giving Massey the advantage. With 4 minutes to go in the half, Massey up by 1. Both teams playing very, very well.
Yeah, and it's a late in the day too. I think these guys would have played 4 games before, or 3 games before this. This might be their 4th, so they're still humming. So this is great. This is a great touch to finish off with.
Yeah, here we see Massey High again. Case Seffel just setting up the play, but unable to shake any of those defenders. Like you said, he may have just stayed on the field just a bit too long, maybe a bit too tired. Wasn't able to fully commit his defender. But here we go, just showing his fitness. He's up for another set of D.
Yeah, that's right. And we always talk about it in touch. You've got to do a set on D and a set on attack. If not, just a set on attack or a set on D, whatever. But don't be tired. Don't try and be there. Don't try and be out there for too long, because you just get tired for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you don't need to at tournaments like this, seeing as you have the amount of plays that you have. And speaking on that, the amount of games you have to play over the weekend, you need enough rest time to be able to maintain for the full length of the tournament, because they are long tournaments, they are long days, and you are out in the sun for quite a long period of time. Massey with some really good yards here.
Good footwork.
Still going. Oh, ends up getting the upper hand. They have some good yards. He sets up for the scoop. He's going to do it again. Oh, but he slows him down.
Yeah, he probably should have just carried on the momentum there.
Oh, and here we have an opening with that wing. Oh, early pass.
Yeah, that was great. There was no missed pass there. It was just straight through the hands. And what's the old saying, Kim? Ball beats the man.
Every time. Ball beats the man every time. Just a well worked out plan. And that's what happens when you can get the mismatch with the male on the female. I actually thought he passed the ball too early, giving that winger too much time to try and get out to that winger. Obviously, he saw a lot more than I could see from up here in my position. But great work by Massey to stretch that lead out to 2. Rangiora now, 2 behind, but still 2 minutes to go.
Oh, see, ball's on the ground too long there. Someone needs to make a decision a little bit earlier. So Rangiora on attack here.
Just a bit more communication on their attack. It seems like they're running, just not running as tight as they really want. Oh, and great defence.
Oh, he was offside though.
So
He was
not so
offside.
good defence.
Not so good defence if you're offside there, Kimmel.
Yeah, with a minute and a half, you don't want to give this Rangiora team a full set of 6 on their 5, which they've managed to do. So Rangiora now, great attacking opportunity with holes open galore on this right side. They're not recognising it though.
I see your man is still out there, mate. He's still out there in the middle, D'ing up really hard. Oh, that was a bit of a collision. She's straight back to her feet though.
Yeah, she's from what I've seen in this half, she's a very, very good player. That female, the female who is now in that middle position. Long balls out, open on that long side, unable to get the pass out, ends up being
Touch and
penalised
pass.
for the touch and pass.
Oh,
Great defensive work by Massey.
see,
And like,
there's that rule again, Kimmel. You know, they rolled the ball on the outside there, and he pulled them back. That should be, I thought, what was a turnover.
yeah, but I know I've definitely been pinged a few times for doing that. Nice extras here. They have a huge open hole. Nice inside pass. Does he have the legs? Yes, he does. Great work again by Massey. And that was all down to a beautiful pass on the inside by Byron Leslie. Checking that ball out to the number 7, Zion Watling. Great work identifying where the holes were and where the weak chases were for Massey High.
Yeah,
Great
and it
dot down.
just left 2 girls chasing him, so he was gone.
Rangiora will need to do a lot to be able to score here. If they can score off this play, unable to. So there's our halftime score, 6 points to 3, Massey ahead. Though the score, Rangiora being 3 dots down, from the way the game's being played, it doesn't seem like it's that bad.
No, I think it's just a testament to both teams. Their really willingness to give each other a go at everything. So, no, I think they're going really well, and hopefully in the second half they can come out firing.
Yes. What is it you think that is setting these two teams apart? Because I think, like for me personally watching, they're at the same level of gameplay. It's just Massey is the team coming away with the touchdowns.
I think Massey started slow, and they've finished strong. So if they can carry the momentum from what they've just finished with and carry on into the second half, they'll be pretty hard to beat. But on the other hand, there's our score over the far side there. They need to step up and play that last 15 minutes at high intensity level, because obviously it's their last game of the day, and then they can go and enjoy a cold swim and a hot shower.
Yep, I must say the number 11 for Massey High, Case Sefor, as well as Zion Watling and Byron Leslie, they are 3 of the main dudes for this Massey High team, and they are doing their job very well, leading from the front, putting their players in positions to score tries, and if not to score tries, to cause a bit of havoc in that Rangiora defensive line.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, look, you've mentioned it at the start of the program that there's a few newbies in this side, but mate, they're leading by example. Doesn't matter what sport you play, they're leading by example. So yeah.
Yeah, one of the players I think who is doing extremely well in the Rangiora side is actually one of the female players, number 4, Sophie Davies. She's doing a lot of really good work on defence, picking out some really good defensive options, and not letting these players get ahead of her. Like, I think if not for her, the score would definitely be a lot worse for Rangiora than what it is now.
Yeah, and she's leading by example. Obviously, she's got that experience too. Canterbury runs a really tight ship down there. So yeah, she's leading by example out there on the field, and she's bossing a few of those boys around.
Yeah, if Rangiora, if anything, what I think they need to do is just maybe toughen up a bit in the ruck. Put a bit of physicality in their touches. Try and shake this Massey team. Get them out of their rhythm, out of their flow. Don't give them as much go forward as what they've been getting in this first half, and they'll have a real good shot at this Rangiora.
Yeah, no, for sure, mate. So that's the message I'd be giving them. Let's toughen up. Let's dig deep here. We've last 15 minutes of the day, and then we're home. So we've got to try and leave here with a draw or a win. So to move on to that next stage. So yeah, they'll be pumped and ready to go.
Yeah, with an early touch. I'm actually surprised they haven't put Case Seffel back on, as he has seemed to be their best playmaker. In saying that, they do have the other two players that I mentioned, Zion Watling and Byron Leslie on. No doubt they'll be causing some havoc out there. Nice little check back, trying to draw these two middles in. They play a 32. Is he going to pass it long? No, he's going to check it short. He gets through the whole long ball out to the wing. Easy touchdown for Massey.
And that was the little number 3 there that's come from basketball, so she'll catch anything that's thrown at her.
Yep.
Bullet pass, whatever pass, she'll catch it because she's a baller.
Yep, and I think that try come down to miscommunication on the defensive line. If someone's going to scoop from the 32 position like that, you can't give the ball player or the dummy half that much time to pick his option. Instead of sticking on your player, just shut him down. Force him to throw the ball. Don't give him the option of whether to throw a short or throw a long. Just shut on him nice and hard and fast. Give him half a second to react. Great touchdown.
Yeah, that was a great touchdown there by the number 12 again. He's been probably the best male out there at the moment, and he's going really well. It's a second touchdown for the Arvo.
Yep. Problem there, the number 7 for Massey High, number 7 Zion Watling. He got back to the touchline, but he needed to take a step off the line before he went over, as he just left an open hole easy enough to slide through.
So Massey just walking out there, casual as, cruising. So yeah, there might be their petrol might be running out a little bit, but here's your mate again. He's out there, he's doing it again.
Yep, and it's those little 1% of things like getting in front of his toucher, getting in behind them, making it hard for him to get back. Nice little extra balls, running them around. See, these little things, especially on a hot day like this, they sap energy. Nice touch there by the number 17 for Rangiora, which is James Mullen. They needed that touch, otherwise they were going to score. And just because of all the work Rangiora's been doing, no doubt they'll be tired. Long ball out to the length, but not the best ball in the world. Rangiora will be happy. They got let off the hook there. Let's see what they can make of it. They need some good yards. That's the second touch Case Seffel has made in a row. I'd be wanting to attack him every single run. Tire him out on defence. Don't give him energy so that he can't do anything on attack.
Yeah, that's right. You've got to target those sort of players. You've got to target the strong players and stuff like that too. So, see, they haven't picked on him enough there. I probably just drove on him the whole game. Yeah.
You'd have to pick on him. You'd also have to pick on the other player who's been setting them all up, Zion Watling. Well, from the way I see it, those two are probably the strongest attackers. Just get them tired. Make them work on defence. Rangiora lucky not to be caught offside there. Nice little extra passes. And as you can see, Massey very good at getting in beside. Oh, and he just clean dropped the ball. Yes, the ref saw that. Rangiora lucky. Rangiora actually needs some subs. I know they'll be out on their toes. This number 12, he's been out for about 4 sets now. He'll be wanting to get to that sub box.
Yep, and he's off. If he carries the ball strong here, he's off. He's out of there. Oh, yep. So I think that was in the ruck.
Is that a penalty?
It is a penalty, mate.
I think that was lucky. It was messy because he was tired, but hey, they will take what they can get, being 3 points down, 7 points to 4. Massey up over Rangiora. Here we have a scoop. After the third, you want to check it off, mate. Don't get touched with the ball in the hand. Oh, that was not the prettiest mistake, especially if you were the coach of Rangiora.
So here they're working it out here. They're just driving it up the sideline. These two girls down here are going to carry their crew forward. And like we've said in those other mixed games, you know, the girls are just got to be as strong as the guys, and getting them involved to take a workload off the boys. And there's your mate again. He's done a nice drop. Good step back there. Yes, should have. All she had to do was catch it. But never mind.
And saying that, the number 11 for Massey High passed the ball before he actually saw where he was passing it to. And saying that, in touch, your link should have been in that position. She had overcommitted. She was in front of the player. So that just comes down to communication, letting your inside player know where you are. You're not where you're supposed to be. They set up here. Kane, he's got his play on the back foot. They caught the touch. I actually thought he was offside, but lucky for him, made back his 5. Ref scored it.
Yeah, and how good's the refereeing been today, Kimmel?
Oh, it's been amazing. Across all games, I think the refs have been very, very good. I can't really name one mistake that they've made. They go for the 32 peel. Touch and pass, penalty to Rangiora.
It's only the third touch.
It was. That wasn't actually needed. And I think that comes back to Lungs. Stayed on the field just a bit too long. Ended up forcing the mistake. So Rangiora here with some really good yards out of their half. Subbing, not as good as it has been. And they've brought back on one of their star playmakers for Rangiora, their number 12. Like you said, he's probably been the best male. Caught out of position there. That's last. Player offside? No.
No.
Touch a cord there.
Oh, that was a forward off the ruck there, but...
Muzz, you are not reffing. Leave them alone.
Sorry.
Here we have 2 there. Oh, we have Watling back on the field. Of course, you'd want to get him on. He's been on fire on attack so far in this match.
Yeah, Watling steadies the ship down here too. You know, he adds a different dynamic to the game. See, look at that.
Yes, I just feel like he's one of those players who plays touch with his eyes open. He's not dependent on the move that they're running. He runs the move and he actually sees where the holes are and who the open players are. Very beautiful player to watch.
And who does that remind you of? Great Australian player. Link.
Who are we talking about?
Dylan Hennessy.
You're comparing him to Dylan Hennessy.
Mate, he's done that 4 times now. He's been that scooper from the, you know. So he's got lots of time on his hands, and he plays with the ball like Dylan does. So, good on you, mate.
Yeah, for those of you who don't really know touch as well, Dylan Hennessy, arguably the best player in the world at the moment. He's an Australian representative. He's crazy good, amazingly good. And here we have Rangiora, open hole. Oh, unable to find an open player, so it gets touched as dummy half. Waste of a set.
And strong yards already straight away from the. I think their coaching staff's told them they've got to step it up now.
Yeah, that's definitely something Massey need to do. Their yards haven't been as good as they have been.
Here he is again.
Nice little check there. Let's see what they set up for. They're in the middle. Are they going to go for the 32? Yes, they are. Another peel.
There it is. He's just got so much time and he just had to pick his option then.
You can see what he was wanting. He was wanting the second phase, but his dummy half ended up overrunning it. And again, just the hold up of the ball, letting the girl pick that chopper line, then chucking that nice little short. Wow.
He's just got too much time on his hands, mate. And like I said, he's got that Hennessy time on his hands. Like, you know, he's going well out there, mate. He's probably stepped up in this half because he's been told by the coach he needs to step up, and I think he has.
Yep. And saying that play is only as good as the chopper line that the link is running. So kudos to the female player who was running off that beautiful line. She saw the hole and she ran straight for it. Here we have Rangiora again on the 5 metre line, getting ready for a 33 peel play. They end up getting the advantage, so full set of 6 on the 5 metre. Great news for them. Being down by 5, 6 minutes to go. It is not unachievable. I've always been told in a game of touch, you can score a try every 30 seconds. Great play there. Watling, did he get back on time? Yes, he did.
He was ready to throw the ball back then. He thought he was down.
I think anyone would have been ready to throw the ball back then. I thought Watling a bit too slow, but very well defended. Oh, they were looking for she was looking for the backdoor play. Oh. Just a bit more communication here.
Scoop, go short side. No, it's coming open. Oh, yes. What a... There's a female athlete there, and she's gone in there, the number 2. With a
Very
great...
nice work. Because
great
she had
line.
actually come from the middle position. I was about to say, I thought they should have been attacking the other side where they had a male link on a female link.
Yeah, correct. That's what I was thinking too. But she's run a straight line there and just got evaded away from that other female defender there.
Yeah, again, another great link line by these female links. Rangiora saying to Massey, whatever you can do, I can do better. Or just as well.
Well, you just said every 30 seconds, mate. So you've got five more minutes here. You've just got to keep them out. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the mullet.
I think we may have a problem with our scoring system, as I think the score should be 9-5,
9-5.
not 10-4. Well, yeah, no. Here we have Massey with ball in hand. There they go. They attack that wing. The female winger unable to hold on to the ball. It was a hard pass. Wasn't the best pass in the world. Here we go. They can have a fly. They get the extra. Can they get another?
Just... Oh, no. Oh.
Off the mark. It was off the mark. Great defensive work by Massey High. They just put a bit of pressure on.
All right, here we go. Now we've got Kaz in there again. He seems to be pulling the strings out there on the 5.
Yep, and he has identified that they have a female link on a male link. So he's just looking to attack that weak side.
Here they come back. Oh, the ball. He's probably telling him, mate, you need to come in a little bit shorter there. It's not a long ball. It was probably a short ball with a step back to the boys that passed the ball.
Exactly.
Back to the
The
girls.
problem with taking that wide ball like that is he was shutting off a lot of the playing room that I think Kane Seffel was wanting to play with after that play.
Yeah, for sure. And you probably set him up for a scoop there. Probably 32 pick.
Great yardies.
Was he
Player
onside?
off. No, I wouldn't think so. They should be getting the advantage here. I don't know if they're going.
Oh, he's going to go. He's going to go.
Oh, lovely play by Rangiora. That is ball down.
That is a try. She's going back. She's awarding. She didn't even look to her sideline either. She knew straight away it was a try. So, no, well done to the referee there for getting into real good position.
Yep. You have to give it up to Rangiora. They played what was in front of them there, but that was very messy defence by Massey. I think they'll be disappointed in letting that try in, as they have been better than that.
Yeah, they have been. You know, they wouldn't they'd rue that opportunity and want it back.
And with Rangiora scoring the last 2 tries, they've now closed the gap down to 3.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no.
Oh, and the same mistake.
Silly pass.
Silly pass wasn't needed.
But he knew that straight away, and let's see if he can rectify it with his defence. Yeah, look at that. He's working. He knows he's got to work now because he's made that mistake for his team.
Yep, but Rangiora doing some great work to be able to get out of their half. Extra pass would have been on the outside, and saying that, the Rangiora player looked tired because he subbed straight away. Here we have, they'll be setting up a scoop here.
He's our number 12 again. He's really trying to lift. And he's working really hard for his crew.
Here we have numbers. Back on the inside, another number here. Oh, handover ball.
He just passed it to him.
He did. Feel quite unfortunate for that number 12 for Rangiora, as he probably needed a harder drive, a harder settler for him to get a proper scoop off.
With a minute to go, they can. Oh, here we go. Now we're in prime position here. Rangiora with the ball inside that attacking area. Just get the go forward and set up down there.
Yeah, especially with finals day tomorrow. Even if you can't win, you want to tighten up these gaps, because sometimes it can come down to points for and against. This could come into play here, so they want to score as many tries as they can. A minute left in the match, they're 3 down. They go for a 32 play, they go for the peel, back, settle for the second phase.
Nah, nothing on there.
Yep, a minute left. Massey
Oh,
will
look at the
just
yards.
run it. Yeah, great yardies.
Great turnover, great yards. And it's your little mate again, Kimmel.
Yep, there they are. One touch.
That's
And
the
then-
second touch, and they're almost on the try line.
Yep,
Wow.
25 metres out. Massey will be grinning with 40 seconds to go. 3 points ahead.
Quickie plate.
Step back.
Oh,
Love. Oh, brought down.
she's caught. Oh.
What are they calling? She was offside?
No, she was fine.
Yeah,
He
I thought
just
she
thinks-
was fine. No touch.
We'll watch here on the replay. She was adamant that she got him.
She's
She's
onside.
onside. Oh, that's a touch. Come on. Hey, we're not the referees. We're doing the
We are
commentary
not the
today.
referees.
Kim, also, what he saw is what he saw.
And saying that, Lara Oliver, you deserve to feel hard done by there.
But hey, they haven't rested. They've got back down to the fight.
Yep.
Oh, yes, we're in. It's a great try. Right on the hooter there.
Right on the hooter as well. That's exactly what you want, especially going into tomorrow where there may be a possibility where points for and against, and all it is just recognising where the holes were. Watling getting caught flat-footed, not able to double off and make that touch on him. Easy try for the number 14 for Rangiora. Oscar Burney, great wheels on him.
Great mullet too.
The mullet was in full effect.
Great mullet.
mate.
It was going
The mullet
everywhere.
was in full
Yes,
effect.
the mullet anthem. It's going everywhere. It's great.
Yep. Another great showing by our referees as well. And they look to be quite young. Blair Hamilton, Ellie Norton, Connor Piper, put your hands up, give yourself a pat on the back. Another great showing today.
Yeah, they're probably the same age as most of these kids running around here today, and you know they've done a really, really good job. So, take my hat off to everybody today. It's been really good.
Yep, and tomorrow we will be streaming the finals day starting at 11:30. If you want to be watching it on Sky Sport, that'll be on from 2:35 p.m. So it's another full day of touch tomorrow. Get with it, because we all know that old saying, touch,
What a game.
let's go.